Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Cleveland. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Cleveland Furl in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 42-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
1st carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Kittle is the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall.
Purdy's pass.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, Sanders. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 3rd down, Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's taken down up past the 35.
That's good for a Browns.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
They'll run with 4. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
In punt formation for the Browns.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Devin Bush there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Grant Delpit up to make the play. Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
It's a gain of 11.
1st and 10.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down.
1st down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Niners will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting, touched generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John Madden. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Now Shador. Here's a screen set up for 4. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of a
Here's
yard.
3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes...
And the rush is gonna get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down, Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
22 yards.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
2nd and 11. at the Browns.
On second down, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a 1st down. They go play action with Sanders. Pass caught by Bond. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Browns.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Sanders. The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. That's on the big man, Cam Robinson. Sanders going to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
To throw
6.
again is a marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Browns are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
16-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Kendrick
A
Bourne.
tough spot here.
A
3rd
7-yard gain
and
on the play.
long.
And it's 3rd
Out of the
down.
gun, here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the give, it's Jenkins. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Third and 7.
From the gun, it's Shador. Going deep downfield for Judy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he is on to punt for Cleveland. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Open man, that's the tight end, Jake Tonjes. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. To throw, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Gain of 3 yards. And the 49er first down.
A tight end in motion now. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. He finds his big... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns say they have it, and they do. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a bit.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And And he'll take this down to about the 7. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49. His 6th touchdown now for the season. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
The score, Niners 13, Browns 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders.
Sanders pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Jason Pinnock there defensively.
To throw is Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Open man. That is Bob. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Again, it's Sanders. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Stout there defensively.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now, Sanders. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Myles Garrett. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. Here's Purdy. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
26 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long one.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. This one complete to Bourne. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. They get the veteran, Trent Williams. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
from the shotgun, it's Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 15
The
yards.
49ers out for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. The RPO, that one is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now, Shador. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
He was brought down.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, here's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Isaiah McGuire gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Malik Collins in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Cedric Tillman, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Sanders. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 7.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Sanders will throw it. Now, here comes the screen to 4. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Left side, he's got Njoku. He's going to be out of bounds, short of the marker, but maybe more importantly, there is a flag down. Let's get the call. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to have a Browns first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners' 6-yard
Throwing
line.
again is Sanders. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Sanders on 3rd down. That's to the rookie, Harold Fannin. And he'll take it on in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Browns. For Shedeur Sanders, career touchdown pass #1 as a Cleveland Brown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Niners 13. Browns
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
Throwing again is Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's the four-time All-Pro Myles Garrett. He gets in there to record the sack, number 16 now on the season. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
A gain of 24
That
yards.
catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Down by Malik Collins. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. Here's a screen set up for 4. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it's
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Cleveland Ferrell. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain on
The best
play.
linebackers
Brings up
at
second
this
and
level,
10.
Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Holding offense.
That time they got the standout tackle, Trent Williams. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall.
Pass. Complete.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 4th down, out comes the punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Browns offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Open man. That is Bob. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Cleveland.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Sanders. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Jerome Ford was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shedeur. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And the Browns.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, Shedeur. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The linebacker, Keon White. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 10-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Open man is Tunges, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
A
line.
lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's another
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
On play action, here's Purdy. Moving outside the pocket.
Holding offense.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Purdy. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They go play action now with Sanders. And caught by Judy, working his way across the field. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Browns.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
49-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Bryce Huff getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Looking deep here for Tillman. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now there is a flag down, but this might be on the offense anyway. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give, it's McCaffrey. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A 6-yard pickup.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down.
A run here with McCaffrey. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Made by Myles Garrett. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by Bourne. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, 49ers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.